Hello everyone, JurassicMan here, and today we're gonna look into another one of my repaints. This time is the repaint of the Jurassic World Basher and Biter Ankylosaurus with the color scheme, or similar color scheme, to the Jurassic Park 3 Ankylosaurus. Now as you can see, this one is actually pretty good compared to my most repaint. I try to go as true as possible as the actual thing, but there are some difficulty. Like, I know they have like a purple shading onto them. If you look closely at the pictures or the 3D model, it does have a bit of purple on it. So realistically, it probably wouldn't even have purple in real life or movie wise, because when you think of Ankylosaur, you usually think of like a dull green or dull black or brown. So I tried my best with this one, and it actually came out very nicely. So one thing I gotta mention is that I try giving it some dimension into it by shading some gray into it, and it looks kind of okay. I'm not a big fan of it, but a lot of people like it better like that for some reason. It's kind of my kind of repaint stuff, so I don't know why people complain about it. So anyways, this guy is pretty good. I think he's scale wise. No, this guy is too small to be Ankylosaurus. Probably like Euophocephalus, like the one that got cancelled. And speaking of cancelled, I'm surprised they never made an Ankylosaurus figure during Jurassic Park 3. That would have been cool. I mean, it was there, yet they made everyone else, Triceratops and all this such, and they weren't there. Surprised no Stegosaurus. It would have been nice to see what a React Attack Stegosaurus would look like, or even better, what a React Attack Ankylosaurus would look like. Maybe it would have been like this, and if it was, we wouldn't get this sculpt. But it's the best Ankylosaurus we got until Mattel gives us an Ankylosaurus. I mean, it would have been cool if they reused the one from Chaos Effect. That would have been like a throwback or something like that, maybe with some little changes or not. But as you can see, he or she is a very nice color scheme. I don't like that it's chipping a lot. That's one thing I don't get. Most of my repaints, I had to repaint them because the paint starts chipping on them, and I hate that. I probably had to buy some type of spray. I know I've seen some. Dead Brothers actually gave me an advice in one of his Instagram posts. Use a type of spray from Walmart. So if you don't live in Walmart, I feel sorry for you. It's like the cheapest place I could go to find stuff like that. That's mainly where I got most of my paints and such. But the paint scheme is kind of spot on. It does have that iconic red to it. I'm not a big fan of what the Jurassic World Ankylosaurus looks like. It was like a gray. It was just gray, I think. And it was semi alright. And let me compare it to an actual Ankylosaurus toy. From the sound of this, you already know which is it. It's the only Ankylosaurus I have. It's the armored Ankylosaurus, but without its armor plating. It's the exact same figure too. I just grabbed one. If you look closely, you can see during the paint chip that the green is showing out underneath. It's kind of hard to see, but the camera's acting stupid. But yeah, he just used his exact figure. I mean, the other ones are more rare to get, especially the Indominus versus Ankylosaurus. That one's kind of hard to get to. And to compare it with an actual good dinosaur, I have the young T-Rex. Still planning to make that video. And the cool thing about this young T-Rex is that it's another young T-Rex. Its eyes were messed up, and I gave it some new ones. And I really like how the eyes came out. It's really good. My painting skills are far better than they were, just like the third repaint. My latest one would be this guy in a way, but my latest repaint would be the Chomping T-Rex, which will be saved last for my repaint and such, because that would be a good one to see. And I hope you guys like this repaint. It took some time. Most of my repaints take at least a few days. This guy only took 1 day. It was at least 7 hours worth. Doesn't seem like 7 hours if it's from a small figure this small, but you know, I tend to get very picky when it comes to colorations, which is, I can see why that most of the colors look kind of odd together, but it brings out the details of the scaling, and the scales are really nice for Hasbro standard. So again, I hope you guys like this review. It's another short one. I'm not gonna put these paint jobs short, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And before we go, I want to make another update. Stop sending me Instagram stuff, please. I'm not gonna friend you. Also, I don't want your music advice. I'm very good with it, so no thank you. So yeah, no more sending stuff like that. I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm not an idiot. And yeah, that's my just a little update. So see ya.